Welcome to a demonstration of how administrators set up the KNOWITALL QC Expert application. Before QC Expert can be used, an administrator must set up user accounts. Choose File, Digital Signature Administration. The message box appears because no users have been defined. This dialog box allows you to add the first user. Note that Administrative Privileges is checked by default. The first user must be an administrator. Type in a digital signature at least 3 characters long and a password at least 4 characters long. Once an administrator has been added, the Administrator Verification dialog box appears anytime QC Expert settings are changed. Type in the password and click OK. The Digital Signature Administration dialog box allows you to add, edit, and delete users. We'll add a second user. Use this dialog box to add a new user without administrative privileges. The new user has been added to the list of digital signatures. Click Edit to change the selected digital signature. Click Advanced to define global settings for digital signatures and passwords. You can change the minimum number of characters in signatures and passwords, and also specify whether passwords must be periodically changed. Administrators are also responsible for specifying general program settings. Choose File, Settings. Only administrators have access to these settings. Specify your organization's name and address for use on reports. If desired, you can change the default folder for reports. You can also specify the language used in reports. Use the Reference Validation Databases tab to identify databases to use for IR and Raman spectra. You can select commercial databases, as we show in this example, but it is more likely that you will select a reference database created by your organization by clicking the Select by Browsing button. Before a QC comparison can be run, the administrator must specify the reference spectrum. Click Select Reference Spectrum. Type in your password. Then select a reference spectrum from the list of all available spectra in the reference database specified using the File Settings command. You can use the filter control to find the spectrum you need. Specify the comparison algorithm, match threshold, and proximity warning for this reference spectrum, then click OK. The DEET spectrum has been added to the list of reference spectra. You can select it and click Edit to change any of the match parameters. Information about the selected reference spectrum is now displayed below the spectrum pane, and any user can now perform QC comparisons and create PDF reports. Note that if you have not previously installed a PDF signature certificate, the software will prompt you to do so and show you how to do it. This concludes our demonstration of how administrators set up the KNOWITALL QC Expert application.